children, good morning to everyone. Today we are going to discuss about liver. Already we have seen about liver, yes. So today in detail we want to learn about liver. So liver, you know that simple missions, one of the simple missions. Okay, why we need to use simple missions to make our work easy? Okay, so simple missions are the tools which make our work too easy. That's why simple missions are very useful. Yes, so in this different kinds of simple missions we will see. Okay, so one, they help us to get work done easily by applying force. Okay, so when it's possible means we have to observe two things. Okay, where we are going to apply the force. Second one is, okay, change the direction of the force. Two things we want to listen. Okay, so simple mission, they help us to get work done easily by applying force at a convenient point. So where we are applying the force, that's one main thing. Another, by changing the direction of the force. Changing the direction of the force. Okay, next, these two things we want to listen. After that, some simple missions, examples simple missions. Okay, simple missions in that lever, inclined plane, pulling, wheel and axle, screw and wedge. So these are the examples for simple mission. Yes, lever, inclined plane, pulling, wheel and axle, screw, wedge. So from these things, okay, you know these things are going to be, yes, to make our work easy. Why we are using? Yes. So when applying force through this missions, through this tool, our work is going to be done very easy. Yes, children? Yes. So listen, all heavy missions, no matter how complicated they may be, or combination of simple missions. Okay, complicated work also is going to be done very easily while applying force through the simple mission. Yes, children. Okay. So lever, already we have seen. Lever is the one of the simple mission. Yes, lever is a simple missions. Lever help in exerting force in such a way that it make our work easy. In our last class only about the lever I have told. Yes, see here, so lever also it is very useful to make our work very easy. Yes, children. See here, next what we have to learn means lever. So little in detail we want to learn about lever. Lever, see here, in there three important points there in lever. Three important points. Okay, three important points is there in lever. What are the three important points? Listen, load, effort, fulcrum. Okay, load, effort, fulcrum. These three important things we have to observe. Okay, about load. So this is the point load. Listen, so you can see in your textbook. Okay, see in your textbook. So page number 90. Okay, so lifting a load using a lever. Okay, see here, you can see the diagram using lifting a load using a lever. Okay, see here, a lever which has three important points. Listen, what are the important points they are mentioning here? Listen, applying force or effort. Applying any, we need to apply some force to do work. Yes, okay. So we are applying force, so that is called effort. Effort also one of the points of lever. Next, fulcrum, load. Okay, see children, load, this is the point at which work is being done. Load, this is the point at which work is being done. which is denoted capital L. Capital L. Next, effort. Okay, this is the point where we apply force. Yes, certain amount of force we need to apply forward to do work. Okay, through the machines. Okay, so we need to spend some energy to do work. Okay, so this force where is going to be applied, that particular point is called effort. Okay, next, so it is denoted E. Effort, it is denoted as capital E. Load, it is denoted as capital L. Yes, children. Next, fulcrum. This is a point which is fixed and never moves. Okay, see in your textbook. F, fulcrum. This is the point which is fixed. Yes, that fixed point. Okay, and there is no any movement, so it's known as fulcrum. It is denoted capital F. Okay, so capital F. Load, effort, fulcrum. These 3 points very important in lever. Yes, children. So lever. Okay, again I told you know, first class lever, second class and third class lever. Okay, so lever are classified. How it can classify means according to the position of the fulcrum, load and effort. Yes, children. So lever also going to be classified. So according to the position of the fulcrum, load and effort. Okay, so how it's going to be classified? Listen, first case, fulcrum. It if it will be between, if it is going to be different, between from force and the load. Okay, this is the first case, first class lever. Okay, just you observe, children. So fulcrum is between. Okay, fulcrum is between two from the between the force and the load. So next case, load, we have to observe load. Load is between. Okay, load is between the force and the fulcrum. So we can give example. So for first case, we can say example scissor. Okay, scissor. First class. Here fulcrum where is going to be placed? Here in your textbook also page number, same page number 90. Okay, so fulcrum is between the force and load. Yes, children. See. Okay, see. So next second class lever. Second class lever. The fulcrum where is there? Load. Okay, so between the force and fulcrum. Okay, load between the force and fulcrum. Second class lever. Third class lever, force here, force we have to observe. Force between the fulcrum and load. Okay, so according to that, okay, the levers are going to be classified into 3: first class lever, second class lever and third class lever. Okay, again I will say here in first case, that means first class lever. Here we can consider the fulcrum. Fulcrum is between the applied force and the load. In second case, we want to listen the load. Load is going to be between between the force and the fulcrum, as well as finally third class lever. Here force we want to observe, force between the effort and load. So according to that, lever is going to be classified into 3: first class lever, second class lever, third class lever. Yes, children. So these 3 cases also having the example. First case we can say scissor. Second case bottle openers. Yes. Okay, bottle openers. So third class ice stand, forceps. So these are fishing rod. These example we can give for third class. Okay, even the first class lever, third class lever, second class levers. Okay, they are given the examples. Okay, so first we want to observe the fulcrum. It's between these two, and second effort between the force and force and fulcrum. Third class, effort in between the fulcrum and load. So according to that, we can choose the example also. Okay, so simple missions are, this tool is going to be make our work very easy. In that lever we have seen, lever has three important points. What are the three important points? Load, effort and fulcrum. Okay, according to the placement of the fulcrum, load and effort, you can classify it into position of these three things. We can classify it into first class lever, second class lever, third class lever, and also having the examples. Okay children, thank you. Bye children.